What's going on, guys? Platinum Jangus here. Welcome back to the channel and to episode 24 of my trophy list review series. Just remember, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get on with the video. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing very, very well. And today we will be reviewing the list of, and I hope I'm getting this right, Young Ice GXDY underscore. So yeah, I've gone with another smaller list today, just on the back of the last couple of videos being fairly long. Thought we'd do something a little bit shorter. And again, just to kind of let everybody know, I know you guys in the Discord have been made aware because we've been chatting. I was going to look at doing the monthly review today, with us being at the start of October. Unfortunately, my good friend Legmundo, who helps me with the spreadsheet to determine the monthly champion, he's just had a couple of bits to sort out, adult life, all that kind of stuff. So what I thought I'd do is just drop in another trophy list review just in place of that, and we'll hopefully get the monthly review done over the next couple of days. I am still dying, so yeah, it just won't go away. I've literally had a cold for 3 weeks. I am feeling better, but I just can't shift sort of tickly cough I've got and a kind of sore throat. So again, if I am going to cough and things like that, I do apologise. But we'll move on with, we'll start with the description actually. All this ice leaves you blinded. Interesting, I like it though. With the stats themselves, so 343 on the trophy level. Total trophies is 3,406. We've got 57 platinum trophies, 274 golds, 774 silver, and we've also got 2,301 bronze. Now, normally you'll hear me tend to talk about ratios and things, what's good, what isn't. You can usually kind of tell at a glance what kind of games people are playing. But sort of the discussions we've been having in the Discord lately, my good friend Alex has made everyone aware of all these grubby games that have now appeared that are just offering 70 bronze trophies in place of just getting golds, which is it's kind of ruining the value a little bit of those bronze trophies now, I feel. I mean, as I've said in previous videos, I'm not going to play them anymore, so it doesn't really matter to me, but usually you can get a good indication of kind of what people are, what people are doing. But yeah, so the rest of the stats, then we've played 120 games, 53 games completed, and that gives Young Ice 61.82% completion. Still pretty good. I like it. The unearned trophy is probably a little high at 1,919. So as we go through the games, we'll maybe see what's caused that as usual. And the trophy is 1.41 per day. 275 views on the profile, and we've got a world rank of 163,304th and 12,674th in Germany. Fantastic. So we'll move on with the game. Straight away we're seeing something a little bit different. We're not getting the usual suspects, Way Out, Plague Tale, 36 fragments, things like that. We're getting Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, which I don't think we've seen just yet. So yeah, it's always good to see. I know of these games, I haven't played them yet, but I didn't realise it was a 6 out of 10. There's no platinum for it, which is a little bit of a shame. But we've got Young Ice there, only 42% of the way through. This is going back to 2016, so potentially something they've given up on, or maybe plan to go back to in the future. So we've got Astro's Playroom, absolute must. As I've always said, if you've got the PS5 and haven't played it, you must be absolutely crazy. It's phenomenal. We've got Attack on Titan, not finished, but 90% of the way through. It's a 5 out of 10 3-player through 60 hours. Let's have a little look and see what we're missing. It's an ultra rare as well, so that would be very nice to kind of box off if we can. Again, I haven't played it, so I don't know what these requirements really are, but let's have a little look. Some of you guys might be playing it yourself. So reach 100% gallery completion, okay, and reach maximum core skill. Yeah, again, I know what that kind of entails, but I don't know how the game plays really to kind of understand what you have to do exactly. But not too much to do though. I know this is going back to 2017, so again, similar to like Assassin's Creed, for example, you might have given up and don't plan on going back to it. Attack on Titan 2 you have done though, done over the course of 4 years and 4 months, which is brilliant. Just outside being an ultra rare as well, but very nice to see that you do have the platinum for that. Beat Saber, which we know is very, very difficult, coming in at an 8 out of 10. You've got 17 of 27 trophies there. I've got a couple of other unfinished games in the Bioshock collection, so kind of very similar percentages with Bioshock, Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite. I don't know if that's you just maybe playing the story, just enjoying them for what they are, because they are amazing games. Maybe you've planned to go back to them in the future at some point. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Bloodborne, love to see it. You know, it seems like I'm kind of repeating myself, you know, because we get a lot of similar games at this point, but very, very impressive. Love to see that you've done that and also done the Old Hunters as well. Code Vein, only 32 of 43 trophies. This is also going back a couple of years, so yeah, I mean, potentially some of these games here that are unfinished, they are going back some time, so you may have to let me know, is it something that you've maybe given up on? Is there plans to go back in and kind of clean these up? Nice to see Concrete Genie with 100%, those damn VR trophies. Done in a day, 10 minutes as well, nice. And you've also got the platinum for Control, which I had a bit of a nightmare actually. It was my good friend Alex who picked up on this. Maybe the rest of you did and were just too kind to correct me, but honestly I hate saying things wrong, so if I do say other stuff wrong, let me know and I can make sure I don't do it again. I don't know why, because I knew it wasn't a PlayStation exclusive, but I just got in some kind of little rant and a bit of a waffle about exclusives and kind of tied Control into that as if it was one. But yeah, mad, absolutely mad. But yeah, great game. Nice to see you've got the platinum. I've quite enjoyed the DLC. I thought it was really fun. So yeah, definitely go back and do that if you get a chance to play it. The Crash series, then, what have we got? So Crash 1, 2, 3 and 4 not finished. You know, and they're not easy games, you know, so I don't know. I mean, some of them I can see you've played a lot more than others, so like Crash Bandicoot 2, you haven't really touched. So you've played the first one, potentially just gone through the story, looking at the percentage, for example, the number of trophies, doing something similar with Crash 3, but Crash 2, only 3 trophies earned. And then, and also looking at the dates as well, you've kind of, yeah, very interesting kind of the way that you've played these and that you've left to. Maybe you could inform me of what's happened there as well. But you have done Crash Team Racing, which is very, very impressive. As we can see, it is an 8 out of 10. It is very, very difficult. It's something, although I consider myself quite skilled at these types of games, I haven't done it myself yet. It's something I probably will need to go back to, I would think. But yeah, bravo for doing Crash Team Racing. I love to see it. So we've got some Dark Souls stuff here. Dark Souls 2, Skull of the First Sin, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls Remastered. Unfortunately, none of them quite finished. But you have done the Demon Souls PS5 remake, Doodad. Yeah, love to see it. It's something I'm going through at the moment and very much looking forward to getting back into it, because I haven't played it for a couple of weeks due to moving. So yeah, I can't wait to get stuck back in. But yeah, lovely to see you've done it, and over the course of 4 weeks as well, which is a pretty, you know, decent time, I would say. So we've got some more unfinished stuff then. What have we got? Destiny 2, Devil May Cry 4, that's at 1%, Diablo 3, and DMC Devil May Cry as well. But then we drop straight into some platinum trophies in Doki Doki and also Donut County as well, which is awesome. Damn well not done, but we can see again it's quite difficult at 8 out of 10. Very ultra rare at 2.14%, but you do have an ultra rare, a very nice ultra rare, 1.99% with Dreams, which is awesome. You've done Elden Ring, I like it. So yeah, I mean, you must like this style of game then. If you've done this now, you've done Demon Souls, you've done Bloodborne, so you know those like Dark Souls stuff, you're clearly skilled enough to go back in and do them, absolutely. F1 Race Stars, only 1 trophy. Fall Guys, only 5 trophies. Focus on You, which I've never heard of before. I'm not sure what that is. Only a 1 out of 10, 2 hours. That seems like it could be cleaned up quite easily if it's as short as that. Fortnite we know is a huge grind. Every time I go past this on a list and see that 999 hours, it makes me feel sick. And like I always say, that's as many numbers as they can fit in the box. You know, it might take even longer than that. So we've got Fury in 8 of 10, but again only 4 of 34 trophies with Fury. And you've done the Telltale Game of Thrones game, nice to see. Gauntlet left, only 9 of 39 trophies. And then we're brought through to Ghost of Tsushima. So you've done the Platinum, love to see it. No, the 100% not finished off. And then we do have a couple of trophies on the PS4. So what are those dates? Right, so you've played it back in July 2020, only 7 trophies. It's then been left, but then you've played the PS5 version when that came out. Interesting, but you know, you do you. God of War done, one of my favourites, so yeah, always respect seeing that on a list. And then God of War 3 Remastered. Looking at the number of trophies, potentially you've gone through, you know, played the story, that kind of thing. Grand Theft Auto 5, again, masterpiece, only 8 of 78 trophies done on that. And Gravity Rush 2, 5 of 48 trophies. So it's a shame, and maybe you could explain why. I generally say that on a lot of my videos when there's things I can't quite, you know, put my finger on or maybe understand, and I don't just want to assume. But, you know, I do like it when whoever I'm reviewing, they can maybe drop me a message and just let me know your story, I suppose, because there's some of these here that you're clearly very skilled, looking at some of the platinum trophies that you have, but then there are some games that are just left, you know, and it does seem a little strange. Let's have a look, what have we got? So Gravity Rush 2, yeah, and then Gravity Rush Remastered. So there is, because there's a lot of DLC, 64 trophies. If you haven't done the DLC, you can't be far away, surely, from the Platinum. I'm going to have a little look what else you need. I really like this game. However, I'll put my hand up now and say it's the only game that's really made me feel sick, I would say. Not just generally playing it or casually playing the game, but certainly when doing some of the like trials and, you know, the time trial stuff, and you're having to really try hard and the screen's just spinning all over. Yeah, it did actually make me feel sick a little bit. So hurl 10 objects into enemies without missing or taking damage. So yeah, very easy. Silver or better in every challenge. So these are the challenges here. Gold medal every challenge, every manhole, which is easy. The mysterious couple's complete story. So there's an easy platinum to be had there. Well, I'm going to go further down actually, because you have played some of the DLC, and yeah, always reminds me of Dragon Dance. This little shout for you there, buddy. Love his trophy cabinet, how he's got all these listed so he can see Cat in the maid outfit. But I do think I'd be rocking the Spy Pack outfit on my trophy cabinet if I was going to do it. Yeah, so you've played a little bit of the DLC as well, but some very easy cleanup there, I would say, in terms of getting that, you know, that juicy 100%. There's no reason why you can't go back into, you know, to Gravity Rush and do that, absolutely. So we've got Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice done, love to see it, and you've also done Hollow Knight in a week and 4 days. It'd be nice to know whether you've done that using the glitch or not, but either way, very nice to see. And I also love to see that you've done both Horizon games. Being a big fan, I do enjoy seeing these on a list. So what have we got with the Infamous stuff then? So only 3 of 50 trophies on the original Infamous game back on the PS3, but you then have done Second Son and First Light, which is lovely. What is this? I've not heard of that before. J-Star's Victory versus Plus. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually not too sure of what this game is. So 3 out of 10, 7 playthroughs, 25 hours, and it's coming in at an 8.14% rarity as well. Interesting. Again, you know, another game that I'm probably going to have to research and find out what they are, because I hate not being able to, you know, to talk about them. So at the Jack series, you've done all of them as well: Precursor Legacy, Jack 2 and Jack 3. Looking at the times as well, looks like you've played these properly rather than using those admin command type things to get all the trophies, which I definitely didn't do. Might have done it for Jack 2. Yeah, I just couldn't get away with it. It wasn't how I remember it, and yeah, I just wasn't enjoying myself. So yeah, kind of cheated a little bit. This is what it is. What are you going to do? Jetpack Joyride Deluxe. We've got the fake Rico Rodriguez there. No platinum, but nice to see you've got the 100%. Love to see that you've done Kena. Please tell me you've done the Master Spirit Guide properly. But either way, I love seeing this on the list. What is this? Kill a kill. I'm assuming that's how you would say it. You're not going to say kill la kill, are you? Kill a kill? Not a clue. Not a clue. I don't even know what this is. Never heard of it. Which is bananas. At least some of them I've heard of. I've just not played them before. But yeah, I really don't know what this one is. Never mind. We put it on the list. We find out what it is. Knowledge is power, not done. Lords of the Fallen left, and also Mad Max left. Shame with Mad Max that it's unobtainable. That still narks me now that you can't get that, because it is such a good game, and it's something I always recommend to someone who hasn't played. But if you are a trophy hunter, it's kind of off-putting to those people now, because you can't get the platinum trophy, which is a little bit stinky if you ask me. They shouldn't do it. Stop doing it, developers. Stop tying trophies to servers having to be live. Stupid. We've got some Marvel games. I see these on most profiles, to be fair, but I do love Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the best soundtracks in a video game, I must say, and we absolutely love to see Spider-Man. Big fan of him. The games are phenomenal. Obviously can't wait for Spider-Man 2. See where they go, with that. It's going to be superb. It really, really is. But generally with the superhero stuff and like the Wolverine game, can't wait to see more of that. Can't wait to see more of this Cap and Black Panther game that was recently teased. It's looking good for us superhero fans. It really, really is. Monster Hunter World, yeah, very rare that we see this finish, just due to the ridiculous amount of hours that you need. And if you're like me and you're not very lucky and you can't get any crowns, yeah, it's probably not 300 hours for me, more like 1,000,000 hours. I'll be dead before we get Monster Hunter finished. And looking at that, Iceborne is very similar, so I won't be playing Iceborne, put it that way. Only one trophy from MotorStorm Apocalypse, which is a shame, but then we do have a little stream of platinums in Multiverses, which is a nice ultra rare, and then the greatest trilogy ever made in My Name is Mayo. Yes, the Holy Trinity of platinum trophies. So we've got, some Naruto games. Only one finish though, which was Ultimate Ninja Storm. I don't know too much about the games. I know of Naruto obviously, but not played the games. This looks like it's maybe one of the easy ones, maybe. The fact that it's showing me a 2 out of 10, only one playthrough at 20 hours, so maybe it's not too bad to get. You've also got the Platinum for Need for Speed. I quite like that game. I mean, I enjoy Need for Speed. I love cars and racing games in general. They're not as good as they were. I'm crying out for an Underground 2 remake, like a lot of the fans are. I thought it was brilliant, probably my favourite still. But I still enjoy them. They're still a good bit of fun. If you like cars, you're going to enjoy it. But yeah, a few of the others unfinished with Heat, Payback. But yeah, they're very easy, to be fair. I know it's saying like 5 out of 10 for Payback, but it's not a problem at all. All-Star Brawl done, Nier Automata done, which we're seeing quite often. Shame about Neo and Neo 2, and of course going back to the games I've mentioned with like Bloodborne, Demon's Souls, Elden Ring. Yeah, you clearly are very skilled at this genre, clearly something that you enjoy, so I don't know what's happened with your experience here with Neo, but certainly one I recommend on going back to. It's such a good game. And something I'd be happy to jump in and help with, even if you ever wanted to go back and you just wanted that second player to come in and cause a bit of havoc, I can be that guy. No Man's Sky not done. 19 of 28 trophies, but then we've got more platinums with One Punch Man, Prototype 2. We've got the Ratchet and Clank, the 2016 one, and we've got Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault with only one trophy, but you've also done Rift Apart, got the platinum there, which is lovely to see. Rayman Legends on there twice, since we've got it on the Vita and the PS4. You have done the PS4 version, which is absolutely amazing to see. Of course, it coming in at 4.16%, making it ultra rare, and it is a huge grind because of the level of awesomeness doing those daily challenges. And looking at the Vita entry and the date, you popped a trophy last on the 15th of September, not too long ago, so I'm assuming that is something that you may be working towards at the moment. That would be really, really good to see that. So Resogun not done, Returnal not done, but again looking at the date, as the last trophy being the 29th of September, I imagine that's something that's currently being played at the moment, so we won't judge too much on that. Risk of Rain done, it is only a 100%, unfortunately no platinum, but we do have a few more platinums in Risk of Rain 2. Road Bustle, which is nice and easy, obviously I have that, of course I do, and you've done Rocket League as well, 78 of 88 trophies, so I've got the platinum, just missing the 100%. Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, so that's what we're looking at, 18 of 46 trophies, 34%, and I didn't realise it was a 9.38 rarity, but yeah, it's going back to 2016 anyway, so it's probably another one of those that you've kind of left. And we get another game that I don't know, Sirento, 12 of 25 trophies, 28% of the way through. It is a ultra rare, might need to check this out, see what it is. And we kind of go back to this whole Souls-like experience, what we've been mentioning. You've done Sekiro as well, so yeah, there's clear skill from yourself, Young Ice. So yeah, these others that were in there like Dark Souls and then Nioh, definitely get them finished. You've clearly got the skills to do it. Shadow of the Beast, not done. Sly 2 Band of Thieves, you have the platinum. Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves, not done. But then you have got the platinum for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Love that name every time I see it. Sly Minigames, 100% as well. Sneaky Bus done, and you've also got the platinum for the Spyro trilogy, which I absolutely loved. I think similar to Crash Bandicoot 4, I'd love them to come back with a brand new game, so not just kind of remake the original trilogy, but come back with something completely fresh. Because yeah, I love Spyro. I think there's so much fun. Yeah, something I would really like to see. So we've done Jedi Fallen Order. These auto pops, man. I'm just messing. Do what you want. So yeah, we've got the platinum twice, 2 years, 3 months on the PS4. So I'm assuming you've obviously started it before the PS5 was out. I think. I'd like to think so, because it does, you know, I know it is each to their own, but it personally, I know it shouldn't, but it does bug me when people have both the PS4 and PS5 version available to them and they choose an inferior version just to get a free extra platinum. Because, you know, I've said it on previous videos, I haven't said it for a while, so if you're new to the channel, we say it again. If trophies didn't exist and, you know, I said here's the PS4 version, here's the PS5 version, we all know what you're going to take. So it's just, yeah, I think it's a strange decision, especially when with the PS5 you're getting all the, you know, the haptic feedback and adaptive trigger stuff and high frame rates and all these things. It just doesn't make sense just for a cheesy extra platinum, but what do I know. Star Wars Force Unleashed, which I absolutely loved this game. I thought Starkiller was an absolute boss. It's a shame you haven't sort of experienced the whole thing, and then even the second one, which I thought was really good as well. You have done Stray, brilliant. Love to see that. Only a day, 2 hours as well, which is really cool. And we've also got the platinum on there for Tekken 7. A few more unfinished games. That's You, which I really enjoyed this. I thought it was super fun, just with a few friends. It's something that I've suggested to a couple of the mods, a few of the guys in the Discord, some of my mates, that we could maybe to try and, I mean, how do you say it, just kind of get people involved who maybe don't join the party chats as much, or even just to get to know more people within the Discord, just to have a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. A game like That's You would be perfect for that, just getting everyone on screen so you can see our faces, just being a bit silly. I think it would be a cracking idea, and I think there's plenty of laughs to be had with it. But for yourself, it's unfinished, so is Skyrim, and so is The Forest. You have got the platinum for, is it Thymesia? I've never heard the title actually said out loud, so Thymesia. It's got to be one of those. You do have the platinum. Brilliant. Titan Souls has been left at 5%. So juicy ultra rare as well, 1.95%. Wow. But you do have the platinum for Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, which is a 5 out of 10, 100 hours. And there are 2 unobtainable trophies as well in this game now. I don't know what they are, but yeah, they're 2 unobtainable. So if you've never started the game, it seems like there's no platinum for you. Warframe, 31 of 84 trophies. There's no platinum for this, which is a shame, well, especially when it's got so many trophies. But yeah, that's back in 2016, so something you have obviously left. So we're going to bring it up. We'll have a look at some other stats. You may have glanced at these as I was going down. Some may have caught your eye, but we'll put an actual focus on them now. Yeah, I mean, it's a lovely trophy cabinet, to be fair. Look at that. Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Attack on Titan 2, Risk of Rain 2, Rayman Legends, Sekiro, Crash Team Racing. Yeah, very, very impressive. And I keep saying it, but I need to change mine. I put them just the rarest ones, but it's just all FIFA and it looks a bit ridiculous. I should really put more impressive ones in there that I've done. Yeah, we really should. Rarest trophies then. So the rarest is from Dreams. Is that right? I could have swore I'd seen one rarer than that as we were going through. Maybe not. So 1.99% from Dreams is the rarest trophy for yourself. And you've got 15 ultra rares. Because there's only 15, we're going to have a look at them, see where they generally come from. So what's it? Yeah, Dreams, Multiverses, and then we've got some from a Blood Hunt game, which was now unobtainable, and we've also got some stuff there from Rayman Legends. So yeah, pretty much the same couple of games really. And in terms of the profile, because it did catch my eye that it was around 7 years old, so I'll just bring it down a bit so you can see, so I'm not in the way. So yeah, I wonder what's happened in terms of, and I mean, again, this is not me judging in any way, shape or form, but 50, was it 57? Hopefully I'm not making that up. We're going to check and then come back. Yeah, 57 platinums over 7 years. I don't know if you've maybe had a bit of a break in the middle somewhere. Maybe you weren't really hunting platinums for some time, quite possibly. That's something else you could maybe let me know of, just to kind of understand your journey and kind of how that worked. But yeah, first trophy was from Infamous Second Son, which is very, very nice. First platinum was from Rocket League, fair, love it. Jack and Daxter was the 10th. Fastest platinum, of course, Road Bustle. Kind of bringing us up. 50th was Attack on Titan 2. So yeah, very nice. So if the first one, I'm thinking 7 years, going back maybe to 2015, 2014. So this could have been a new pro. No, because I'm so confused. Hasn't there been PS3 stuff? Or have I just made that up? Maybe there wasn't. Yeah, so if Infamous was the first one, I wonder if this was a new profile set up for the launch of the PS4, and maybe you just weren't hunting them kind of massively in the beginning. But yeah, it's been a great little list. Some really good ones on there, especially the kind of Souls-like games. You've absolutely smashed it there. I do love to see it. A nice 54.69% average trophy rarity. Got your most popular day being Saturday, and tend to be popping these trophies between 6 and 7. Yeah, it's pretty much what I'd expect, just on an evening. The weekends coming in, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's been a good little list. Apologies everyone, again, it hasn't been the monthly review. I know over the past couple of days you've been posting through your monthly platinums. It's been great to see them. I was really hoping to talk about them today and give you all a shout out, but we will be doing that in the next couple of days. I imagine, I'm recording this on Sunday the 2nd. There's a good chance that excuse me, see, I've been talking a while, the voice is going now. Maybe Wednesday, that'll be the 5th, I believe, so we're probably looking at around that time. It's actually not the end of the world as well, because due to my house move, we didn't do the monthly review till, I think it might have been about the 7th of September, so because of that, it actually just gives our monthly and People's Champion a little bit longer with the highlighted names, kind of giving them nearly a month of been shown. So yeah, it's not too bad really, but hopefully over the next couple of days we can put it together and give everyone that well-deserved shout out. But yeah, I hope you've liked the video. If you have, please like it, drop me a comment, subscribe, consider doing that. It really helps me out. And yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Links in the description as usual, social media stuff's in there. There'll be links to mine, Young Isis PSN profiles in there as well as the link to the Discord if you want to come in and drop a request for your trophy list to be reviewed, as well as, like I've mentioned with the monthly review, you can kind of let us know what you've been doing in the previous month, and I read everyone's out, and I kind of pride myself on giving everyone a shout out every single month, where no one is ever going to be left out of it, regardless of how busy it becomes. Even if the videos are 10 hours long, we do it, we move. But yeah, it's been cracking. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself, have a great day, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.